this research project is all about industry and academia coming together. It was actually we didn't go to the industry, or the industry didn't come to us. It was kind of actually a meeting of minds between the head of Biorbic, Kevin O'Connor, who led the project, and also then the sustainability officer in Carbery in the Buckley. So they came together and they SFI launched a Zero Emissions Challenge project back in 2019, and this is the research project that won the €2 million to carry out the funding on zero emissions. So the dairy industry it's one of the most important. It's the most important agricultural sector in Ireland. It's the biggest export sector. About 90% of our dairy is exported abroad, and so it's very important for the rural economy. It's our biggest indigenous industry, is how the farmers talk about it. So this is a key challenge for Ireland and its climate policy. So yes, the aim is to create an economically viable, climate neutral, but also nature positive dairy farm. So there's multiple aims here: climate, nature, and profit for the farmer. So we're talking like triple bottom line type sustainability. So reduce greenhouse gas emissions, improve biodiversity, and then maintain water quality, which is also a key issue. Lots of different partners. So Trinity College is where I'm based in the botany department there. But also UCD, MTU, Carbery, Carbery are a industry dairy company based in West Cork. So if you've ever had Dubliner cheese, that's where Dubliner cheese comes from. It's actually from Cork. So there's 1,200 dairy farmers down in West Cork who are organised in a cooperative structure. So they actually own Carbery. So the dairy industry is mostly cooperative based. So the farmers have a lot of power over the companies in terms of they make the decisions at the board level. It's all farmer led. So it's quite an interesting business model. The dairy industry, it's very different to the beef sector. So that's Carbery, 1,200 farms down in West Cork. Biorbic is the research centre headed up by Kevin O'Connor in UCD, and then Science Foundation Ireland are the funders. Teagasc are then the national food research institute in Ireland, and then they were helping out on the emission side, as we'll talk about. And Shinnock is the farm that I'm going to talk about today. So we essentially spent 2 years working very intensively with one farm to try and create a blueprint for what a sustainable dairy business model would look like. This is the team more in depth. So Vanilla Murphy on the left and Alejandro Vergara, they were on life cycle analysis. So that's the measuring of carbon product level. Myself and Jane Stout led the biodiversity side. And then we have Enda Buckley here. He is the sustainability manager in Carbery. Lauren Shalhoub on the animal emissions from Teagasc. So they were looking at anti-methanogenic feed additives, which is the chemistry bit I'll come on to. And with James Gaffey, who was looking at biorefineries. This is trying to process, kind of valorize grass as a product, try and create some valuable compounds out of grass. So that's the kind of team. Then the farm that we were working with. So this is a relatively large farm by our standards. It's owned by the 4 West Cork co-ops. So these 4 co-ops also own Carbery, who are an industry partner, and they bought this farm called Shinnock Farm back in 2011, and they wanted to use it as a demonstration of a low input dairy farm. So low input is just not too much fertilizer, trying to reduce marginal costs and to see if they can create like a profitable dairy farm from that perspective. This was, at the time, there was a lot of